That night, I was sitting in the living room finishing a report due the next morning when Emma's text appeared. 9:37 p.m. sharp. The girls need company tonight. Don't wait up, red art. I stared at the message for a moment, reading it twice. Something about it felt off. She'd told me earlier she was going out for dinner with her co-workers. Just a harmless get-together after a stressful week. But the girls need company? That wasn't how Emma talked. The tone was wrong, flirty, self-assured, unfamiliar, a knot formed in my gut, but I tried to brush it aside. I told myself not to overthink it, not to become the kind of husband who dissects every word. Still, something inside me had already started to unravel. An hour later, curiosity won. I opened the location-sharing app we'd set up years ago, mostly for safety, though we rarely used it. The moment her pin appeared, my chest went heavy. She wasn't at the restaurant she mentioned. Her phone was across town, at the Haven, the sleek, dimly lit hotel lounge known for its privacy. Definitely not the kind of spot the girls would choose. I just sat there, motionless, letting the truth settle in like ice. Then I grabbed my keys and left, not out of rage or jealousy, but something quieter, numbness. When I arrived, I parked across the street with my headlights off, fingers locked around the steering wheel. Through the tall glass windows, the bar glowed with golden light. That's when I saw her. Emma, my wife. She wore a crimson dress that clung to her figure, one I'd never seen before. Elegant, bold, the kind of dress meant to be noticed. Across from her sat Aaron, one of my co-workers. They were leaning in close, laughing softly, his hand resting just inches from hers on the table. My stomach dropped. Without thinking, I lifted my phone and snapped a photo. It was clear, undeniable. The two of them caught in that warm amber glow, her smile bright but foreign. The tiny space between their hands told the rest. I attached the picture to a message and typed only 3 words. Recognize this? I hit send, locked my screen, and stared back at the bar's windows. No fury, just a hollow ache that reached deep. 7 minutes later, my phone exploded with calls and messages. I didn't answer. Then I saw her rush out of the bar, heels in one hand, mascara streaking down her cheeks. She spotted my car and ran toward it. "Jake, please." "It's not what it looks like," she cried, pulling on the handle. I didn't unlock the door. She pounded lightly on the glass, her voice trembling. "Please, just let me explain." I lowered the window an inch. She stammered, saying Aaron was going through a breakup, that she was only being supportive. That was all innocent. I looked at her, steady and calm. In that dress, at a hotel bar. Her mouth opened, then closed again. "Jake, please," she whispered. "I made a mistake. Nothing happened." My voice stayed low, controlled. "You made your choice the moment you sent that text." I rolled the window back up and drove away, leaving her standing under the streetlight, sobbing into the dark. When I got home, I didn't yell. I didn't break anything. I just packed a small suitcase, some clothes, toiletries, my laptop. Her messages kept coming. "Please come back. I love you." It was nothing. "Let's talk." Each one felt emptier than the last. I turned off my phone and sat in silence. That's when it hit me. Betrayal doesn't always start with a kiss. Sometimes it begins with a single careless text. By morning, she came home. Her makeup was smudged, her eyes swollen. "Please, Jake," she whispered, voice breaking. "Don't leave. I don't even know why I did it. I just wanted attention." I looked at her for a long moment. "Then you should have asked for mine instead of his." Her lips trembled, but no words came. She collapsed on the couch, sobbing as I walked toward the door with my bag. "You'll regret this," she said weakly. I paused, turned back, and said quietly, "You already do." Weeks passed. I ignored her calls until they stopped. I buried myself in work, in peace, in the simple act of breathing again without bitterness. Then one afternoon, Aaron appeared at my office. His face was pale, guilt written all over it. "Jake," he said softly, "I'm sorry. She told me you two were separated." I gave him a faint smile. "And you believed her?" The realization hit him instantly. He'd been used, too. I didn't need revenge. Life had already handled that. Months later, I heard from a mutual friend that Emma had left town after losing her job. Something about a workplace scandal, ironically involving Aaron. I didn't feel satisfaction, just closure. That night, I found the photo I'd taken, the one of them sitting together, stared at it for a moment, then deleted it. I didn't need proof anymore. I'd already let go.